Hi everyone, welcome to Cult Viewing. Today we're going to have a look at some of the interesting things on TV and Netflix at the moment that deal with Scientology. So, Leah Remini, Scientology in the Aftermath is a documentary series aired by A&E in 10 episodes which started November 29th, 2016. It's presented by the American actress, producer, author, and comedian Leah Remini. Leah Remini is an American actress best known for a role in the sitcom King of Queens, opposite Kevin James. She'd been in Scientology since age of 9 when her parents joined and left in 2013. The new A&E series sees Leah speaking to other Scientology apostates who have also left and now speak out about the religion, including one-time senior executive of the Church of Scientology International, Mike Rinder, who co-hosts the doc with Leah. This is an engaging, often emotional series that exposes abuses within the church, many of which are being revealed for the first time.
The Pope of Scientology just beat the out of me.
My whole life, I was a very dedicated Scientologist.
David Miscavige, it's a hammer in my face.
I didn't want to find out what I'd done was a lie.
All the money we spent to try to hang on to my family, they've been owning me for all these years.
Something inside of me was saying, get them out of this thing. Fight for your family. Let's get to the abuses. Let's get to the abortions. Wake up.
If you like the series, there's a book as well, Troublemaker, Surviving Hollywood and Scientology, published in 2015 by Leah Remini. I personally would recommend the audiobook, which is read by Miss Remini with an infectious, animated enthusiasm and dashes of humor. My Scientology Movie is a 2015 British documentary film about Scientology and written by and starring Louis Theroux. A pet project of Theroux's for a very long time, the documentary maker tries to get under the skin of Scientology, but in doing so, Scientology nearly gets under his. Despite many requests that the church meet with Theroux, they never agreed to be interviewed, but instead put the filmmakers under surveillance, following and filming Louis and his crew. Much of this is actually seen in the documentary itself. In the end, actors had to be hired to portray members of the church and act out some of the abusive incidents reported by ex-members.
Hello? Can I just give you a letter? We're doing a documentary about Scientology. Wait, I've got...
Scientology. A religion created by a sci-fi writer, run by a mysterious leader, David Miscavige. So this is my chance to experience Scientology firsthand.
You need to leave.
How you doing, Mr. Squirrel?
You guys are trespassing. Got anything to say?
It's okay, we have a permit.
Why are you here?
He's right behind us now.
We have their attention.
Why are they doing this?
It's just not like any church that you could think of.
Gradually I realized they were never going to let me in. I began thinking of another way inside.
I was the baddest ass dude in Scientology.
Scientology.
You can't film me.
Scientology.
I knew that there would be consequences.
Was there someone on the inside who was somehow a mole?
Scientology.
Your happiness is a course away.
Thank you!
You believe so much, they can convince you of anything.
Scary, huh?
Scientology.
Little bit.
Tell him to stop filming me.
Well, you're filming us.
Tell him to
Well,
stop.
what, you tell him to stop.
Tell him to stop.
You tell him to stop and I'll tell him to stop. Thanks, guys.
They say it brainwashes people.
Do I look like I'm brainwashed to you?
The documentary did a limited run in cinemas and has already come out on DVD in the UK, which includes a Q&A event with Louis Theroux as extra content. The Path is an American television drama series starring Aaron Paul, Michelle Monaghan, and Hugh Dancy. This is a Hulu original that has already run its first 10-episode first season and is about to air its second season. The show focuses on a fictional cult called Mayorism, where members of a commune seek enlightenment and moving up something they call the ladder. It's a bit like a mixture of Jonestown and Scientology, And it is compelling, sometimes brutal, with its finger on the pulse of how cults use love bombing, leader worship, and homegrown terminology to draw people in and convince them to stay. I definitely recommend The Path.
Eddie, when you came to us, what did you find?
Home.
The future is coming. Poverty, political instability, terrorism. Everything we know will collapse. I don't want to live for this moment. I want to live forever in the garden that we are creating here together.
What happened on your retreat?
What do you mean?
You've been acting distant since you got back. You need to know you are everything to me.
Looking into the Myers movement.
I'm putting them on cult watch.
How about you tell me something so I know that this isn't a trap? We don't hurt people.
You sure about that?
We who follow this path, we struggle with our relationship with the outside world. If darkness falls,
we're light.
I mean, am I gonna blow up my life because of something I don't even know if I really saw?
You're nothing. You're nobody. We're telling you to move to the side.
I can walk out on the street and make people believe.
Swallowed in their coats, with scarves of red tied round their throats to keep their little heads from falling in the snow. And I turn around and there you go, and Michael, you would fall and turn the white snow red as strawberries in summertime.
Going Clear is based on Lawrence Wright's 2013 book, Going Clear, Scientology, Hollywood, and the Prison of Belief. This 2015 documentary, directed by Alex Gibney for HBO, is for anyone curious about the Church of Scientology and the controversies surrounding it. The doc covers the church's inception and early days under its founder, L. Ron Hubbard, and works its way through numerous ex-members who tell sordid tales of exploitation within the church that drove them to leave or, in many cases, escape. Going Clear is the perfect introduction to Scientology for anyone intrigued by any religion deemed to be a cult.
Someone had told me there's this cult, and they'll make anything possible in your life.
I was deeply convinced that we were going to save the world.
It was a transcendent experience.
You feel euphoric.
Everything you do for endless trillions of years depends on what you do with and in Scientology.
They sell it all in the beginning as something quite logical.
You take on a matrix of thought that is not your own.
It's so strong that it sticks you like glue.
Very suggestible.
You just don't see it happening to you. You justify so much.
There is no logical explanation other than faith.
Do you ever think, Mr. Hubbard, that you might be quite mad?
Oh, yes. The one man in the world who never believes he's mad is a madman.
So there you have it. These are my recommendations for recent productions relating to the Church of Scientology. Look out for more cult viewing recommendations next time on Talk Beliefs. Thanks for watching.